Let me tell you what, Angela, this is one of my favorite weeks of the year, probably my favorite week of the year. 44th Memorial Tournament, and tonight I'm hanging with royalty, Barbara and Jack Nicklaus. And, you know, this is a huge year for the Memorial Tournament, the 50th Memorial Tournament, but even bigger. Barbara Nicklaus is this year's honoree, and I know you're smiling. This is pretty cool. I'm going to start with the boss, though, over here. Wednesday, the honoree ceremony. Are you ready for it? And what's your message going to be?
Well, I'm not really sure. I think I'm still in a state of shock that I'm standing in this position, since I'd rather be on the other side. But it's just, I just feel so humbled and so honored, and we'll just see what happens.
You know, Jack, you are the greatest golfer of all time. No one's ever been able to do what you've done on a golf course. And you've had so many great achievements over the year, and I know how important golf is, but family's even bigger. On the grand scheme of things, where we're talking about big events, where does this one rate with this lady next to me?
Pretty high. I don't think there's any question about that. You know, Barbara's received a lot of honors, and richly deserved, but to be honored here at Memorial in her hometown, home golf course, home everything is really special. And I know that our whole family is coming from Florida and wherever else they are in to see this. So, you know, we're going to fill up the bleachers ourselves. I hope there's room for somebody else.
Wednesday's definitely going to be special, 1:30 at the practice range. When you think back about what you and Jack created 50 years ago, what do you think you're most proud of that this golf tournament has, you know, not only delivered great champions, but the whole grand scheme of things that you guys created here?
Well, it's such a blessing, and I think Jack and I are just shocked when we stop and think about it, because somebody would say, well, how did you get here? I don't know how it happened. We just, it may have happened when our daughter, who was 11 months old, was choking, and we ended up sitting outside an oxygen tent for 6 days hoping she would be all right. And I think something hit us then, that we were in our hometown of Columbus, Ohio. They were giving us so much, and Jack and I both wanted to give back. So it was really Jack's idea, and then when we started talking about it, it became our passion. So it's been a blessing.
Jack, let's talk a little golf. 72-player field, top players in the world. You have run this thing like a major from day one, and it really feels like a major now. With that said, if you're handicapping this, who does this golf course suit the best, you think, coming in this week? And they're playing for $4 million. The winner goes home with $4 million.
Yeah, that's almost as much as I won my whole life. I won 5, I think, in my whole. But the winner goes home with a big number, and you know, our defending champion Scotty Scheffler has been playing awfully well, and you know, Patrick Cantlay has played well here on this golf course. Victor Hovland, past winner a couple years ago. You know, we got so many good players on tour. The Jordan Spieth, who hasn't won here but would like to. Justin Thomas, who has played well here many times. You know, you go right down the list. I don't have to name them. You know that. You know who's on the list. And but we'll have a great tournament, a great field. They're honoring Barbara for the tournament. As I say, there's an unbelievable crowd's going to be here to watch that, and there's going to be an unbelievable crowd for the tournament. The weather's forecast to be pretty darn good through the weekend, and we're just looking forward to having a great week, Dom.
Well, we appreciate everything. Barbara Nicklaus, Jack Nicklaus, Angela, you don't get any bigger than this. No. Royalty, I said it from the beginning.